Sunday, January 12th. Pretty early in the morning still. So we're going to have some time to get our puzzles done and then have an enjoyable day the rest of the day. Whatever you end up doing today, I hope you have a great time doing it. This will be kind of a nice brain wake up. Some people sleep in on a Sunday morning. Some people have lots of priorities in the mornings. And I wanted to get this done so that I can enjoy a great day with my family. It'll be fun. So let's dive into, first off, the connections. Create 4 groups of 4. Comets, invention, coin toss, defender, court, asteroids, fairy tale, dress coat, fiction, romance, Sonic the Hedgehog, centipede, charm, fantasy, breakout, and pursue. Okay, some things that come out. I see games. I see asteroids, centipede, breakout, and defender. Those are all old arcade cabinets. Is that one of them? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was the blue one. All right. I also saw some celestial bodies like comets. Oh, but I guess asteroids was on there too, so maybe that's not it. Sonic the Hedgehog, where did that come from? There are fantasy books, fiction books, romance, and of course Sonic the Hedgehog. No, I'm just kidding. What else is another type of book? Fairy tales? Fairy tales? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Invention, pursue, charm, court, dress coat, and fairy tale. Why do I feel like those go together? Like Prince Charming has a dress coat, he's in a fairy tale, he has the charm. Do you know what I mean? Charm. And comets? Should we try it? Let's try it. No, not even close. Those do not go together. Okay, we have 2 more guesses, and I don't want to waste any more. We got the blue category, which in theory should be the third easiest. Here, let's shuffle the places. All right, we got fairy tale, coin toss. I'm trying to see like patterns. Let's think about this. Sonic the Hedgehog sticks out like a sore thumb there. Sonic the Hedgehog is blue. He is in a video game. He's also in a movie. The only proper name on that list. He is a hedgehog, spiky. He loves rings. Any others love rings? A fairy tale. A coin toss. Coin toss has a 50-50 outcome. Has to do with probability. I don't know why I'm not seeing this. Look, fiction, fantasy, romance. And what, invention books? What do you mean by this? Charm books? I've only seen charm books in Harry Potter. or charms class. Okay. This is tough. Even the green category is just not shouting to me. Sonic the Hedgehog. That one's really throwing me. I'm going to shuffle the categories again. Fairy tale. Yeah, wow, that's so funny. These are the ones that I was thinking in that order. I tried fairy tale, and it said, no, you've already guessed that one. Here, look. Already guessed, and it was not correct. I don't know. Maybe we'll say those three, those four. Oh, it's not even close. Oh. Oh, no. Which means my first guess of these four, I thought fairy tale was the incorrect one. Oh, crud. Oh, no. That means that one of these other ones is incorrect. Romance, charm, to pursue, and to court. Oh, these are verbs for like pursuing a love interest. Oh my gosh, to woo. Oh, pretty woo. To woo. What a word. That's such a funny word. Okay, well, knowing that, we've used up all of our guesses, so we can't make any more mistakes. Fairy tale, dress coat, coin toss, Sonic Hedgehog. Fiction, invention, fantasy, fairy tale. These are fake things. Fabrications. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this time. What on earth do these have to do with anything? A dress coat, coin toss, comets, and Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. Things featured in Tales. Was there a movie for Tales? A video game for Tales? Okay. Oh, okay. Coin toss, you flip it, has tails. Comets have a tail. Dress coats have tails. And Sonic the Hedgehog has his companion tails. That was a stretch. Classic Atari games. I knew that one first thing, right? Asteroids, Breakout, Centipede, and Defender. And then I tried many things that I feared that I was going to lose the whole puzzle just on this second guess. But it was supposed to be the easiest category. To woo is to charm, to court, to pursue, and to romance. And see, there was a good red herring in there that I really fell for. It was romance, fairy tale, fantasy, and fiction. The types of books, you know. But fabrication was the fiction one, right? Fabrications of stories would be fairy tale, fantasy, fiction, and invention. Oh, man. So then finally, things featuring tails. Coin toss, right? Heads and tails. Comets have tails. A dress coat has a tail. Tails, two tails. And then Sonic the Hedgehog has his buddy Tails. Oh, man. My friend had a Sega Genesis, and he would always love playing as Tails because you can hover, you know, you can fly. Okay, let's do it. We're doing the mini crossword now. 2019 flop, whose variety review began 9 may not be enough lives for some of the stars to live down their involvement in this. It is the much revered and much hated... I hit the wrong button there. Of course, cats. Cats. Hawaiian greeting sounds like aloha. Aloha. Wrinkle removing treatment is I-R-O. I thought it was iron, but iron is only a 4-letter word. Oh, maybe steam. Steaming could get rid of wrinkles. Entanglement. Entanglement. Caught up in. Spun. Let's come back to it. Pure joy. Elatement. I don't know. It's only 4 letters. Let's come back to it. They're hard to hail. They're hard to hail in the rain. Well, hail a taxi. Hail a cab. A ride. A driver. Okay, down. So it has to be. So maybe this one is not correct. Because I was thinking it was cabs. They're hard to hail in the rain. Cabs. Came a spider who sat down beside her. Along came a spider. Some might be the total. Place for beach combing is on the shore. We always would, go down the shore. I'd go down the shore because I lived at the shore. Everyone else was a shoebie. I was a local. Rod with wheels. Rod with wheels, like an axle. If I can spell it right. E-L. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go see what we've got. I spelled it wrong, that's why. L-E. There we go. Okay. It's like, hey, you're close, but you spelled it wrong. All right. 2019 flop, whose variety review began, 9 may not be enough lives for some of the stars to live down their involvement in this. That's oh, that's a rough review. That's a tough one to recover from. Hawaiian greeting, aloha. Wrinkle removing treatment. I was thinking like steaming a shirt or, pressing or ironing. No, it's Botox. Botox. Entanglement. Oh, great word. Snarl. Snarl. Pure joy. Glee. That's a good word. Glee. That was a show a while ago, too. They're hard to hail in the rain. Cabs. This is where I knew I had spelled something wrong, because it had to be cabs there. Along came a spider who sat down beside her. The sum. You could say the sum is the total. Place for beach combing. Go down the shore. And a rod with wheels is the axle. Cool. And some of you guys might know my theory for doing the Wordle in the morning. Is to just kind of come up with a 5-letter word and deal with the consequences. I don't have any one go-to word every time or anything. I just want to see what comes up when I put a word in. And then the second step of this kind of multi-step plan that I always have is to then come up with a non-intersecting word. If I use up the consonants and vowels for the first, my second guess has to use completely different consonants and vowels. And I thought, what a great word that we just used there, snarl. Let's see if that, gives us any help. Not much. There is an A and the L at the end. Okay, nice. How about T-W-I-C-E. Oh, it starts with a T. Okay. All right. I'm trying to think now of another third non-intersecting word. We have a T, we have an A, we have an L. But I wonder... Oh, why? I'm trying to think of letters that go together here so that we can kind of steal away some of these others, like... You already used the R, though. I already used the O. I can't come up with a third non-intersecting word here. Ghoul. That uses the L. I mean, that would give us all the vowels, though, wouldn't it? Let's try it. Okay, there is a U somewhere. All right, so we have a T at the beginning. We have an A somewhere, an O somewhere, another letter that we don't know. Oh, that's so funny. That was, I mean, that was one of the answers in the mini crossword just barely, but that does actually work here. What, should we just guess it? Let's see. No way. No way. If we had guessed that from the mini crossword puzzle, we would have gotten it first guess. I tend to see the ones on the across better, but oh my gosh, if we had guessed that first thing, literally we could have gotten it first try. First try. Wow. That's really funny. That's super funny. This was one of the answers to our mini crossword. Total. I'm looking at all the combinations of letters going, I can't make another intersecting word. Here's a T and it ends in L and there's an A, and now here I just found out there's an O because I said ghoul, and I'm thinking, what other word has those letters? T-A... Tonal? I guess tonal. Oh, no, but we can't use the N. There's no N. It's got to be, you know, it had to be total. Usually they don't double letters. They never say they can't double letters. So that kind of throws you for a loop sometimes. But I was trying some non-intersecting words, and we came up with snarl twice and ghoul. I guess ghoul is not really non-intersecting because it has the L, but did reaffirm that there's an L at the end. And the word was total, which is hilarious because this morning's crossword puzzle had the word total in it. This one right here had the sum. The sum is the total. I wonder if the two puzzles were related to each other this morning. Sam Azarsky, and then edited by Tracy Bennett. So I wonder if they were in cahoots today. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. Well, we did all right on this one. I actually usually get it on the fourth guess, which is pretty wild. All right, let's play our old pal, the Strands. Wait, what? Today's theme is wait, what? So, what could that be a theme of? Wait, what? I have to find 6 words. 6 words. And you know what? It always bugs me that I can't show you how many theme words there are. So maybe I'll... Do you mind if I do this just like during our live stream here? It would be super helpful even for tomorrow. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to go copy, and then I'll paste this, and things are going to get a little messy at first. Let's put it down below. But what I can do is I can move this. 6 out of theme words. Yeah. Okay. And then I am going to go transform, edit transform. And I can crop this from the top and bottom. And it takes a little while to do this, but once it's in there, I can move it wherever I'd like. There, it just started cutting off this part of it. And we already have the theme on the top, so I'm going to actually crop that part out. Today's theme. Maybe I need to go quite a bit more. What if it was 500 more? 600 more. There we go. Okay. Then I hit close, and then I'm able to sort of move this around as I need. Oh, that's so funny. I forgot the side of it, because it still has parts of the letters on the side. So we'll go transform, edit transform. I'm using this program called OBS, Open Broadcast Software. Maybe some of you guys have experience with it, but it's a fantastic program. Here, is that cutting it too much? Yeah, that cut it too much. But if I open it up, I'm opening up the crop. There are some parts of this that you can manipulate and get exactly the look you want. That's why I'm able to like see the mini crossword in this vertical format, even though that page is very wide. I got lucky with the Wordle. That's basically all one strip up and down. Okay, so now by doing that, maybe let's shrink the size a little bit. Hope it's alright that I'm doing this with you on the live stream here. There we go. So now as I'm playing with it like this, I can even move around a little bit so you can see. That's still too hard to see. I can make it smaller maybe. There we go. So now as I'm playing, you guys can see if I've used the hints or yeah, that'll work better. I like that. Okay, back to the puzzle. The theme today is wait, what? And I need to find 6 different theme words. I like starting in the corners, right? Sometimes the corners give it away. Like there's a BB here. BBLE. Or mass. Or over here we've got SNO. Like, okay, wait, what? Like I didn't hear, or like didn't understand. See, this is a pretty vague category. I don't know. Hey, welcome, Marshall. Mashal. Very cool, Mashal. From Sri Lanka. Very cool. Let's see. Stone. What about over here? I don't see very many vowels in this area, so. I see sack. I see boom. I see boom. I see. That's too short. Sack. Stung. I can use the hint. See, the problem is the theme is very, very vague today. Super vague today. Saint. How about bloom? Flu. Floo. Flu. I don't like using the hints unless I have to. I almost see rabbit, but there's not an I around here. Rabble. This is a tough one. I haven't cracked the theme. If I can crack the theme, usually I can start diving into it, but Pride. All right, should we use our hint? I have a YouTube channel but have no subscribers. How's your content? If you create really awesome stuff that people want to see, they'll be drawn to it. A couple people will see it, and then more people will see it, and it's like a snowball. It grows and grows, and more people will watch. You know, it's a funny story. I was actually just barely talking to somebody about it today. Here, let's use the hint. Stun or nuts? Wait, what? Oh, nuts. Is it stun? Okay, someone is stunned by something, and they might say, wait, what? This morning, I teach a video production class at the high school, secondary school. And he said, would you ever want to go viral? And I said, well, no, actually, I almost kind of went viral a little bit. One of the kids in my video production class, they're 15 through 18 years old, and he has a start on a YouTube channel already. I think he has like 40,000 subscribers, and he he knew that I was also doing YouTube, and he said, hey, to his subscribers, go subscribe to my teacher. And of course he's a teenager kid, and they're not my type, not my audience. They love sort of like the here and now, and I don't know, it's not my audience, not my type. But I had like 250 kids just run out, or of his subscribers. I'm assuming they're young kids, came out and subscribed, And it actually hurt my numbers in the long run. You don't ever want to go viral. You don't want to go, get a shout out from somebody else that is a different audience than yours that you're trying to attract. So I ended up having to just kind of deal with, very few people watching my videos, because here are all these people that come on and watch my, like, maybe, 10 seconds of a video, or maybe not see it at all. Maybe they just like subscribed and then left. And what happens is that YouTube will then show those people another video, say, hey, you subscribed all of a sudden, why don't you come watch this video? And they don't watch it, and then they don't watch it, and they don't watch it, and they don't watch it. And then suddenly what happens is that your channel suffers, because you maybe got all these people that came to your channel and it was not the right people, So I would say, what are you going to do for your channel that has no subscribers? Start making awesome content. Maybe that's live streams. Maybe that's you recording things that happen during your day. Maybe that's you talking about something that you disagree with, or something you love, showing things that are happening. But just make lots of content, and people will start to find you. I'd say the most important thing there is to get good on, get right on what you are wanting. Like, what do you want to create? That's what I'd say. Yeah. Anyway, it's fun. It's a struggle. Honestly, it's a struggle creating a YouTube channel and trying to make it so that you can please yourself in what you create, but then also please the viewers in what they create, in what you create. I wonder, now I'm seeing this one, flabbergast. Stun to flabbergast to I almost see like the word admonish, but I don't think that's what they're going for. How about surprise? Is there an E? There's an E. Surprise. Okay, so the spangram must go all the way from top to bottom. NW OWN. OWN. Okay, I'm starting to understand the puzzle's theme. Wait, what? To stun, to flabbergast, to surprise, to boom sack? Is that a word? Oh, maybe to smack. To smack? Oh, gobsmack. There it is. Gobsmack. Gobsmack. To really surprise somebody, you gobsmack them. Oh, I see it. Okay. Mind. MINDBLOW. And mind blown. That's the spangram. To have someone's mind blown. They're stunned. It smacks them. Gobsmack. Surprise. Flabbergast. Okay, what is this one? Why am I not seeing it? Why am I not seeing this? A-I-N. What is the word here? I'm probably about to learn a new word right here. T-S. Oh, there's an H too. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, astonish. Don't forget the H. Astonish. I'm like, what? What? I saw the word astonish, and I'm like, that feels like astonish or stonied or something, but I couldn't do it because there wasn't an H, but there was an H. The H was just hiding right there. Cool. Well, we had to use one of our hints. That's okay. Yesterday, somebody on the chat was like, well, I had to do this, and I only had to use 3 hints, and I didn't have to use any of the hints. All right, take a good look at that one. Sadly, the strands, I can't go back to the strands. I can view my results here while we're here, but by the time we get back, it's going to want to start a new puzzle. So we started with, what did we see first? Oh, we had to use our hint straight off. Because I just couldn't figure out what the theme was. What did it mean? Wait, what? And that is somebody that's stunned might say, wait, what? And then I saw the BB, and that kind of gave it away. I saw flabbergast, to flabbergast someone or to stun someone. And then over here in the corners, I saw smack. But really, actually, it was gobsmack, which is like to stun someone. To just leave them high and dry, astonished. Surprise. Oh, I saw this one next. Surprise. And then flabbergast. And the whole puzzle, right? There it is. Mind blown. Mind blown. That's great. Okay. And then I like leaving off with letterboxed. Sometimes this is the one that hurts my brain the most. I have, yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. So if you've never played Letterboxd, I find this is the one that people always ask questions about. I've never done Letterboxd before. How do you play? You're trying to solve this puzzle by creating words across. We're trying to span across the box. You can't use 2 letters that are on the same side, one after the other. You know, so I can't use, say, ID in a word or GO in a word. And the first word of the second letter, the first letter of the second word, I always get this part wrong. The first letter of the second word is the last letter of the first word. So they connect to each other, right? The first word links to the second word by their ending and beginning letters. So let's kind of orient ourselves to the puzzle. We need to solve it in 5 words, which is pretty average. Sometimes it's 4 words, and you have to really come up with big words. And then sometimes it's like 6. I don't think I've ever seen more than 6. But, you know, if it's a tougher puzzle, sometimes you have to solve it in 4. And then sometimes if it's harder words, harder letters, then you have to solve it in 6. So today it sounds like it's going to be a pretty average puzzle by having it in 5. So we'll see. We will see what happens there. Okay. So there's M, T, A, I, D, L, O, G, N. So we can't do like an ing word. Dang it. I'm going to come up with all these ing words, I'm sure. And then F, U, and an R. So what are going to be the hardest letters to get rid of? Because I can't do ing, I bet you the N and the G are going to be hard to use. Maybe the N's all right, but the G might be tricky to use. There is an M. There's no E. There's no E and there's no S. There's no Q. There's no C. Okay. So we're looking at quite a few vowels. That's good. You know, the vowels, you think of the vowels as like the glue that sticks your words together. Oh, I can't. See, this is going to be a tough one. The M and the A are on the same. I was going to say trauma, but the M and the A are on the same side. Okay, so let's try and get rid of the G first. What are some G words? We've got oh, there's no E. Oh, I was going to say figment. Figment. Oh, this is going to be so tough without any E. E is like the classic, you know, fit the words together kind of glue. How about fan? Oh, NG. Dang it. Fandango. I was going to say fandango. There's no W for like wrong. I can't do wrong anyway because it's all on the side over here. DR. Oh, there's no H. Golly. Every one of the words I can come up with is like one letter away. One letter away. Maybe what I need to do is use smaller words. I just need to use smaller words. Again, there's no E. F L O U, and then I can't use the R because it's on the same side. I don't know. Flout, a flautist. I'm thinking of all these words in like other languages. I gotta stick to English here. Come on. Torn. That's a fine word. Torn. Oh, I can't do N-O, like nomad. Nomad would be a great word here. Can't do LD. was going to say molding. Mold, but I can't do ing either. Nim. Modal, that's a word. Okay, and I have one word left. Try to solve it in 5 words, so I just need the G. I told you the G was going to be hard to get. Let's just do something simple like lag. There we go. All right, good. We did it within the 5-word allotment. Okay. Now the trouble with this one is my big head cuts off the bottom part. Should I make me smaller? Maybe I could make me smaller. Yeah. Okay, well, good. Flout, right, is, I guess, an old English spelling of flute, I think. Flute, flout. Torn, T-O-R-N. Led us to N-I-M, nim. And then M led us to modal. Modal is a, changing from mode to mode is modal. Music modes and that kind of thing. Lag, L-A-G. And then we just needed the G at the end. That was it. Well, you guys, I got to tell you, we had the chance. We had the chance of a lifetime. We had the chance of a lifetime to guess in one word. We almost had our Wordle in one word. Close. We came really close. And I'll show you why when we get to the mini crossword puzzle. But today in the connections, we had classic Atari games like Asteroids, Breakout, Centipede, and Defender. All classics. Some of those I can play in a PS2 game I have called Namco Museum. I don't have all of them, but I have Asteroids. I think it comes with Breakout and Centipede. Is Defender on there? But it's fun games like Dig Dug and stuff. It's like great old classic games that were available. Just classic old, Atari cabinet games. To woo is to charm, to court, to pursue, and to romance. And I thought that romance was a type of book. I thought it was book classifications. Fairy tale, fantasy, fiction, and romance. These are different styles of books. But no, it was not that. In fact, I guessed a different one, and it said that I wasn't even one away. So I was like, oh no, the one I'm guessing at the last is not the wrong one. So that was a correct one. And I thought, okay, well, what else could it be? Maybe charm and romance could go together. And then a fabrication, the yellow category there. The fabrication would be a fairy tale, a fantasy, fiction, and someone's invention. Things featuring tails. Coin toss, there's heads and tails. Comets have tails. Dress coats have 2 tails. And then Sonic the Hedgehog has his buddy Tails. That's a great one. It's interesting. Somebody introduced me to the bot, and I thought what was interesting about the bot is what the bot thinks that I have gotten right or wrong. It was interesting. Here, let's play today's puzzle. Can we analyze it? Yeah. Okay. Exceptionally tricky compared with recent connections. This was a 5 out of 5 difficulty, and we got it. Number of mistakes today. I'm in the category that got 3 wrong. I needed to use up 3, and most people had to use all 4 guesses and didn't get it right. Wow, that's so interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I did this a couple minutes ago. Sorry if this is... I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to call this connections bot. Because what I'm finding, here we'll put it right there, and in connections bot, I need to lower this so you guys can see what the bot is saying. Cool. So now I can play my connections by clicking this button, or I can hit connections bot and I can see what the bot's thinking. That's cool. Based on a sample of 1 million gamers, I'm number 581. What? That's an honor. Thank you. That's cool. I've climbed the ranks of a couple of different things. One of which I played Mario Golf Super Rush, Mario Golf Super Rush, and I was number 89 in the world. I had to grind for a whole month, and I was number 89 in the world, which is like a pretty coveted position. So it was pretty awesome. So to be number 581 in the world in a whole population of a sample of 1 million games, that's pretty cool. That's cool. I like this. This is a neat kind of analysis. The difficulty of the categories. Found it first. I found this one first, the classic Atari games. And this one I did not find first. It should have been the easiest category, and it was not. These are great, right? Fairy tale, fiction, romance, fantasy. That's the one I fell into, literary genres. And I think this is where the AI comes in, because it thinks, okay, well, how are these related? Asteroids have tails as well, I guess. Classic video games, Sonic the Hedgehog. I even said that one out loud. That's so funny. I didn't pick it, though. Asteroid, Sonic the Hedgehog, Centipede. Comets? I've never heard of comics. Fairy tale, romance, charm, and fantasy. Stories and literature. This is a neat little breakdown. Oh, here's another one. Enchanted literature, fiction, romance, charm, and fantasy. That's one I guessed. And then this one down at the bottom, I just got straight up wrong. Court, fairy tale, dress code, and charm. Can I add something? Because I can tell you what it was. Charming tales and fiction. That's pretty cool. Nice job figuring out the classic Atari games group. Other players tried to put Sonic the Hedgehog in that group, so you avoided a red herring. That is a red herring. I love it when they throw in red herrings, because you think it's one thing and it's totally different. Many other people had trouble finding the fourth word of the fabrication group today. Same as me. That's so interesting that it breaks it down like this. It's really neat. And then my fourth guess. Very cool. All right. Okay, bot, take me out of here. So connections was great today. We came up with some really good, some good answers there. Okay, now I want to show you why I nearly got the Wordle in one go. And I bet you, just statistical averages, I bet some people got the Wordle in one go today because of this word right here. The sum, the total. The mini crossword had the answer to the Wordle in it. So if you did the crossword first, which I do the crossword first, you'll see the answer to the Wordle. Incredible. All right, so 2019 flop, whose variety review began, 9 may not be enough lives for some of the stars to live down their involvement in this. That was Cats. For better or for worse, they created a Cats movie. Does everything need a movie cinematic, version of it? I don't think so. Does every movie need a sequel? I don't think so either. Or a live action remake. Does Lin-Manuel Miranda have to step in for everybody? My kids and I watched the Lion King one, Mufasa, and it was meh. It was all right. See, it felt like a money grab. To be honest, it felt like Lin-Manuel Miranda could sign his name at the bottom, and it will make billions of dollars. And it was okay. was a story. For a movie, I think there was too much singing, and for a musical, I think there was too much talking. It didn't have a good balance there. And Cats was not very impressive, 5-6 years ago either. A Hawaiian greeting, aloha. Wrinkle removing treatment, Botox. I thought it was like steaming or ironing. No, wrinkles, like wrinkles on your face, Botox. Entanglement, snarl. And then pure joy is glee. Some of these I had to get because of the down category, or the down hints. So the clue for down, they're hard to hail in the rain, cabs. And when I said steam, it gave us CAS, and I'm like, no, that's not right. So then the B alluded to the word Botox there. Along came a spider who sat down beside her. Sum is the total. Bookmark that one in your brain. Place for beachcombing, the shore. Beachcombing on the shore. And a rod with wheels is an axle. An axle was the dead giveaway for the word Botox. As I'm like, where else are you going to see the word X, right? Botox. That's great. Very cool. Okay, now, 3 down was the sum, which equaled the total. And for me, I could have totally gotten this in one single guess, because I tend to not be able to think of a word to start off with, so I come up with one from the mini crossword puzzle. So I came up with snarl, which was in the puzzle, but had I guessed one of the other 5-letter words in the puzzle, I could have guessed on the very first go the word total. Snarl, that gave me the A and the L, and it ended with the L. And then twice, I try to find non-intersecting words, and twice was one of them. And gave me the T, so there's a T and it ends with A, it ends with L and it has an A in it. And then I tried to find another non-intersecting word. I just could not, for the life of me, come up with a third non-intersecting word, meaning only using those letters that I have left. And I ended up with ghoul, which gave me the O, and the L is at the end still. And I'm thinking, well, gosh, I see T, blank, 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 L, and there's an A and an O. On the mini crossword, the word total was in there. I wonder... And so I tried it, even though doubling a letter is kind of taking a risk. I took a risk there by doubling a letter, and sure enough, that was it. So we got it on the 4th today. Oh, that was pretty funny. And then, like I said, Strands, it will prompt me to make a new Strands puzzle. I don't want to do a new Strands puzzle. I want to save that for tomorrow and play with you again tomorrow. That'll be fun. We'll do the letterboxed another time too. So hope you enjoyed. This has been a fun one. I enjoy doing these with you. It's fun to, meet new people. We meet people from all over the world. Let's see. Mashal was from Sri Lanka. Had a little chat about starting a YouTube channel and stuff. That was kind of fun. So I appreciate you guys stopping in, and I want to encourage you to have. Just look for things in your life today that make you smile, and appreciate those things. Right? Hold them dear. If it's your family, give them a hug. If it's your dog, give them a nice scratch behind the ear for me. If you find joy in anything you do today, appreciate that. Hold it dear. And Anyway, have a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.